Welcome in. The results are in, and we have now narrowed down all of your submissions to 4 remarkable women.
The first 2024 finalist is from Mineola. KETK's Raina Revel shares the story of Joyce Williams.
Big picture back there is 1908 Mineola.
She has a passion for historical preservation, dedication to education, and commitment to making a difference in East Texas.
I relish in any time that someone wants to talk about Iron Horse Square, the museum, the bike trails, anything like that.
But to Joyce Williams, simply put, her accomplishments are a result of the collective efforts of others.
I'm willing to talk with them and tell them about what we have done here. It's not just I.
From her early days as an educator to her retirement years, Joyce has consistently shown a commitment to making a difference in her community.
I taught 3 years at Mount Vernon, and then I moved to Cayuga, where I got a head coaching job. And I taught teacher coach there also, and had the privilege of winning state twice in track with my girls and going to state in basketball.
With an undying passion for helping others develop a deeper appreciation, she quickly became a well-respected leader. It was during that time she explored her passion for preserving history.
There's a cemetery out west of town that's called Ford Green Cemetery, and it was just abandoned. You couldn't even tell there was a cemetery there.
Along with her students, they discovered abandoned and crumbling cemeteries, spending countless weekends bringing them back to their former glory.
I was encouraging the kids to come out on Mother's Day and do that. One of those kids had already been out, and it was a brother and a sister, and they had bought fresh yellow roses, and on every grave, child, father, mother, everyone, there was a fresh yellow rose.
Now in retirement, Joyce's dedication extends to her involvement with the museum on Main Street.
We started in 2015, and we were in a landmark commission meeting, and I just blurted out, why don't we have a railroad park?
The discovery of abandoned railroads from the past led Joyce to spearhead an immersive experience for all families, with none other than the Iron Horse Square.
The Meredith Foundation gave us $125,000 to start the railroad park. Recently, we put in model trains, and the kids can punch a button, or the adults can go over there and punch a button, and the model trains will run.
In the midst of it all, Joyce faced a personal battle with breast cancer in 2004.
Well, I'm a 2-time cancer survivor, and it's an inherited gene from the mother. I pretty well took things into my own hands and went up to Chicago to Cancer Treatment Centers of America.
Joyce found peace and inspiration in her unwavering faith in God, and now stands as a beacon of hope and inspiration for others. With a love and devotion for her students, many still keep in touch to this day.
I see a lot of my former students. They bring their little children to ride the train, and the children just love it.
Above all, Joyce is a selfless individual, tirelessly investing in the lives of others, giving credit to her fighting spirit, lessons, and guidance in life to God.
Look to the Lord, have patience, and have understanding, and love people, and they'll love you back.
Her legacy of historical enthusiasm and selfless service to her community is what makes her a truly remarkable woman. In Mineola, Raina Revel, KETK News.
Well, join us throughout the month of March on KETK News at 4 as we share the story of yet another finalist for our Remarkable Women of East Texas series. We will announce the winner on March 17th.